Tonight, on Big Bother, we set our cameras on a group of middle school students and their teachers in an effort to bridge the gap between these two worlds. It's a special episode titled, Trying to Understand. Both teachers trying to understand students and students trying to understand teachers.
Alright guys, for this test you're going to need a number 2 pencil, and if you need one you can take one from this bag. Do you need one?
Nah, yeah.
Okay.
What? I don't need one.
Oh, I thought you said yes. Do you need a pencil or not?
Nah, yeah.
Nah, yeah. Is that a no or a yes?
Yeah, nah, yeah.
I'm not understanding you. I just want to know if you need a pencil for the test.
It's alright.
It's like I can't understand a single thing that they're saying.
She can't even understand what I'm saying.
Two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona, where we lay our scene, from ancient grudge break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal...
What language is she speaking?
I think she's talking in cursive.
Alright, so when these kids come in, you shake their hands. Do not let a kid in here without shaking their hand.
Is he talking about?
I think he's talking about a district initiative.
Another one?
Yeah.
Sometimes teachers think they're all important because they can talk with fancy language and big vocabulary words. But they're just showing off. Whenever they do that, that's a good time to get out your phone and check Snapchat.
Sometimes principals think they're all important because they can talk about all these initiatives. They're just showing off. When they start to do that, that's just a good time to check Facebook or play Candy Crush.
Okay, who still needs a partner? Oh, Freddie, okay. Will you be his partner, Parker?
I'm down.
Well, hey, there's no need to be rude.
Huh? I said I'm down with that.
Done?
No, down.
There's no need to turn him down. Just be his partner. Sometimes these kids can be so rude to each other.
Nah, me and Freddie are tight. We have 3 classes together.
Hey, Freddie, would you sit up, please? Take your hood off. You can use the back of the chair and the seat of the chair. Maybe get your feet off the desk, please. A foot off the desk. Can we start with a foot? Awesome, thank you. That's good. On furniture, these kids are like jellyfish. It's like somebody poured them into a chair or something.
You see the way he works in his chair? It's like he's sitting on a broomstick or something.
I just asked him if he would sit up, and his eyes rolled so hard, I thought they would spin out of his head.
Did you see how his face changed from a smirk to a blank stare to a look of rage? And then he got that little twitch in his eye? That's how you know he's not kidding around anymore.
He probably didn't even know he was doing that eye roll. It's like an involuntary muscle movement for middle school kids.
He probably doesn't even know about that eye twitch. It's just an automatic thing that teachers do.
But it's so obviously disrespectful.
But it's so obviously unnecessary.
Okay, class, I need to organize you into 2 groups. Let's do it this way. If you're wearing a hoodie, go to that side of the room, and if you're not, go to this side of the room.
Can I go get my hoodie from my locker?
No, just be in the other group.
You're being really discriminative.
Discriminative? That's not even a word.
Yeah, it means you're full of discriminism.
It's like these kids don't even know how to use words. What's with that?
It's like these teachers don't even know when we're joking.
When I saw my ex-student in public, it kind of freaked me out for a second. I wasn't used to seeing him outside of school. I just wanted to say hello, but he ran off to hide. It's so weird that students today don't know how to act in social situations like that.
When I saw my teacher in public, it kind of freaked me out for a second. I wasn't used to seeing him with shorts on. That was weird. He probably wanted to teach me some math or something. It's so weird to think that he thought it was socially acceptable for students and teachers to talk outside of school.
And that'll conclude our unit on 3D printing and graphing design. I want to make sure that you have a good understanding of this so that we can move forward. Are there any questions about what we just went over? Yes.
Do you think the government will help get A$AP Rocky out of that jail in Sweden?
What are you talking about?
Oh, it's all over Instagram.
I don't know. I'm looking for questions about the topic area in 3D printing and design, or any other school-related questions. Any other questions about school stuff or anything else we got going on? Yes, Walter.
Can I go to the bathroom?
That was your question?
Yes.
No, we are almost to the end of class, and we're going to wait until the bell rings.
It's just like the way you said that makes everyone feel...
Finish the sentence. Feel what?
So I guess we're just like supposed to...
Okay, remember your test is over, 3D printing and design. It is on Friday. There'll be 15 multiple choice questions and a couple of fill in the blanks as well. Make sure that you stand up pushing your chairs. Make sure that y'all exit in an orderly fashion. Make sure you watch out for students that are coming in. It's like their minds are so scatterbrained. They can't focus on any one thing for longer than a second or two.
It's like the teacher only cares about one thing. And you can't talk about anything or else you'll get yelled at.
So everything is so vague and totally random. And this one kid couldn't even pay attention long enough to finish his sentence. Like, I really need to be.
And everything he says is so specific, like bend at the waist and use your right hand to pick up paper on the ground next to your desk and place the paper neatly in the trash can by the door. That's too much information.
They can only put forth the tiniest bit of effort and expect me to fill in the rest. It's like their brain is dead or something.
We don't need you to go over every little detail. It's not like we're brain dead or something.
It's just odd to hear you.
Give me a piece, bro. Give me a...
Why?
Yeah, just...
That ice is so good.
Hi, Mr. Wood.
That's good.
These kids will eat anything and like mix it together and still eat it. This one time I saw a kid dip his apple into mayonnaise and ate the whole thing. What's up with that? And you know what Takis are? Those chips that are really spicy and hot, and you eat one and they leave your hands all red and disgusting and they smell horrible. Why would anyone eat that?
So, when she's talking to you one-on-one, sometimes she gets in your face, and all you can smell is her coffee breath. Why would anyone drink that coffee? That thing is disgusting.
You know that cup he always carries around? I asked him what was in it, and he said a smoothie. Sounds good, right? But I asked him what was in it, and he said kale. What the heck is kale?
When I first met these students, I really thought that their inability to communicate was a sign of reduced intelligence.
When I first met these teachers, I really thought their inability to communicate was a sign that they didn't care.
But as I was around them more and more, I actually found that they had some redeeming qualities.
But as I was around them more and more, I found that they actually weren't so bad.
They could be smart, funny, and even capable of human kindness.
For adults, they could be even, smart, funny, and even kind in their own sort of way. But also discriminative.